Hello neighbor, this is Curt with etrailer, and today we're going to take a look at this magnetic hitch reducer sleeve from Big Truck, Big RV. Now if you're the owner of a truck with a 3-inch hitch, you've probably run into the situation before that you're pretty limited when it comes to your choice with 3-inch shanks with hitch mounted accessories or ball mounts. There's just not a whole lot of them out there, and they can often be quite expensive. Plus, because there's fewer people out there with the 3-inch hitch, if you ever had to borrow a ball mount for any kind of reason, you're often going to need a reducer sleeve just to use it. And this particular one from Big Truck, Big RV is a magnetic reducer sleeve, and the big advantage of that is that once you get it in, you really got to put some muscle behind it to actually, pull it out. It just doesn't come out very easily. It's got this kind of lip and tabs around it that's going to help you get it in and out. But the big reason why it's important that it stays put is that very often when you are actually putting in the shank of your ball mount, you've got to adjust it back and forth a little bit to line up your pinhole. And without it being held in place, a lot of times that reducer sleeve can slip a little bit on you, and it's really hard to line both of them up together. It can get extremely frustrating. But the fact that this isn't going to go anywhere on you, it's going to be a huge help when you're trying to put in that ball mount and hook up and get on the road. So talking just a little bit about its design, I did mention this wide lip that goes around it, and that's really going to help you getting a grip and getting it out of there, because again, these magnets do have a pretty good hold. It's got a black powder coat with an E-coat that's really going to help us out with corrosion and rust resistance down the line. And one of the things I really like about it too is they've got this kind of long ovular cavity here for your hitch pin. And the reason that's important is because, yeah, you may have a 3-inch factory hitch, you may have put in a 3-inch aftermarket hitch, and very often that pinhole is lined up in different places. Having it like this is an enormous help because now you're able to line up your pinhole pretty much wherever it ends up and get it through and lock your hitch accessory or your ball mount in place. Now, another important thing to note about this hitch reducer is that there are a lot of hitch reducers out there that can actually reduce your tongue weight capacity and your toe weight capacity on your hitch. This will not. This is not an extension. You will be able to maintain your factory hitch or your aftermarket hitch's tongue weight capacity and full towing capacity. And it may also be out there that you may actually need to reduce your 2.5 down to a 2-inch. If that's the case, Big Truck, Big RV has a 2.5 to 2-inch magnetic hitch reducer that works in conjunction with our 3-inch to 2.5-inch hitch reducer. It's got the same basic structure. This has a red powder coat instead, same magnets, but you can use this with it, and it's got a cavity here that has that lip that allows you to pull this out without pulling out your 2.5-inch and use them both together. So that's a look at the Big Truck, Big RV, 3-inch to 2.5-inch magnetic hitch reducer. And if after watching this video that you decide that this is the reducer for you, once you get it and you're able to use it a few times, please share with us what you think about it in the comments below. Sharing your experience with other neighbors just like you can help them make the best decision for themselves. Once again, this is Curt with etrailer. Thanks for stopping by.